The critical questions at the end of chapter 5, according to the Diversity in the Workforce text by Bird and Scott, ask several critical thinking questions. The ones I chose were three of them. The first one says, what was the principal intent of the enactment of Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Equal Pay Act of 1963? Those both were created to protect women against gender discrimination. As they began to increase in the workforce, the country said, hey, we need laws that's going to protect women in the workforce and give them equal rights as well. The next question was, what is your perspective on Sally Lindsay's concept of the masculinization of women's work? Well, I clearly see Sally Lindsay's concept of the masculinization of women's work more noticeably in the social work field and in the nursing field. I think that it is a progress towards equality in the workforce, but I also think that the concept should be seen more for women in occupations predominantly occupied by men, such as engineering and construction jobs. I think that anytime that we get integration and we get equality in various workplaces, work dynamics is still bettering for equality overall, but this does need to be seen more on for women in predominantly men populated workplaces. And lastly, compare and contrast the glass escalator and the glass ceiling. Well, the glass ceiling is a term that is used symbolic of barriers based on biased attitudes and organizational biases that limits the advancement of women in the workforce. Whereas, on the contrast, the glass escalator is a myth symbolic that when men move up within companies at a much faster and more often rate than women, especially where women are most prevalent. So, in occupations where there's mainly women, men tend to move up more quickly and at a higher pace. So, great critical thinking applications for chapter 5. Thank you.